What up, guys? Name's Aaron. I'm gonna do a little single dad video. I don't do much talking in front of cameras, as you guys would probably tell as you listen to this video. But I thought I should put this out there because there's a lot of single dads, and I'm very experienced. I've been a single dad for 5 years now. My son is 6, and I became a single dad when he was 1. And a lot of experience comes in those 5 years, and I thought I should put it out there just a little bit. I can make another video in the future, but I just wanted to get most of it out there right now because I know a lot of you guys probably want to hear this. So I became a single dad when my son was 1, and I've had majority custody the entire time, and it was stressful. I had worries and about my job, about rent because San Diego rent is so high, and I was living with roommates, and roommates are the worst. The longest roommate I ever had last 2 years, and that's pretty much what it is. You either got to be married in California, or you got to live with roommates, or you have to make $40 an hour to live comfortably. And I'm almost there. I'm getting up there. I'm experienced in my trade of construction, but I've lost that job a lot. And that's a worry that a lot of us guys are going to get when you're diving into a single dad, like, can I keep my job? I need someone there to take care of the house, this and that. And it goes both ways. Moms have this opinion too, and I'm not saying this video could work for moms too. But dads have that problem too. And it's a worry. We go into it, and we need to live, and a partnership is what you hope to get, but not everyone finds the right person. And I do agree the mom and the dad should both be in the kid's life. Co-parenting is a whole nother topic, but I'm glad that his mom is still in his life, and the help is wanted. But I lost a few jobs, and in that time, I went to Uber and Lyft, and I don't really recommend that anymore. But at the time, it was the best option for a gap filler. To pay rent, to get food in the fridge. I was able to do that, but I went through 2 or 3 vehicles, and no accidents. It was just all wear and tear. Transmission, oil change once a month. The mileage, you're putting 1,000 miles on your car a week, so it's not recommended. Now I recommend, like, if you lose your job or whatnot because of your kid, hop on DoorDash or Grubhub. You're not putting too much crazy miles on, and you're averaging $20 to $30 an hour. $20 minimum, and they compensate you for your mileage at the end of the week. They give you, like $80 to put in your tank, $100 to put in your tank. Anyways, that's not a career. None of this is a career. It's just a gap filler to get back until you get back to what you need to do. Till you need to find a babysitter. Some dads out there, some moms, they have their family to watch their kids. Me, I didn't have that. My mom passed. My dad's in a different state. My grandma's too old to watch my kid. It's just me and my 6-year-old, man, and that led to ups and downs. It's going to, but it's okay. It's worth it all. It's worth it all if you're dedicated to your kid and you want your kid to have a better life than you had. Straight up. I got my son in charter school. I recommend that if you're not wealthy. It's better than public school. They have to educate the kids. They have to meet a certain level to get paid by the government to stay running. So public schools run a little different. They got 40 kids in the school, this and that. So proud of myself. I got him into that. And just be there with him, especially if they're young. If you're a single dad going in, he was 1 when I became a single dad, so relationships kind of went out the window. When you're a single dad and you think you probably go into it be like, yeah, I'm gonna find another girl relatively easy, but it's not that easy. Even if you got the gift of gab, if you can spit game. I never really was too good at spitting game, but I'm charming a little bit, and I never really had a problem there. So it's just hard. You got all your time goes to your kid, and it's hard to set up dates, and women want to go out with you, but you have your son, and this good works vice versa. It just makes everything more difficult, and then time flies. You're raising your kid, you're working, you get in a routine when 5 years go by, and you're still single. Well, I've had my dates, but they never evolved into a relationship. And As single dads, you're going to go through this. You're going to go through insecurities. You're going to develop. You want to bring your kid. You want your kid to be around the right people. So you get these insecurities, and you just end up ruining relationships that way. There's relationships that you could probably work out. Everyone can change. Everyone is different. Everyone is growing to try to be perfect. No one is perfect, but that we all strive to be. That's what's so great about us humans. But pretty much with single fatherhood, single motherhood, just don't worry, man. Don't worry. There's something out there. You're gonna have highs and lows, but if you don't have a vehicle, you need to get a vehicle, man. That's the number one thing. Save up for a down payment and work that credit up. Even if your interest rates are killing it, it's a sacrifice you got to make. Because you can always have a source of income. You can always do that DoorDash and Grubhub and make 20 to 30 an hour while you're waiting to get back to your major trade if you're in that type of situation. That's my kind of best advice financially. And it works. It works. I had no help, man. No babysitters, man. If I want to go on a date, I have to arrange a babysitter. It's that's the number one thing I can recommend all you single pops out there, and try to work it with the co-parenting. It works good. Even if you got majority or if you got weekends or whatever it is. Co-parent if you can. If you can. If you can't, then more power to you. It's hard. It's hard out there, but I'm still here. I still got a roof over my head. I still got food in the fridge. I love my son. My son is happy. We live in San Diego. We go to SeaWorld. We hit up the zoo. We hit up the beach. I stay proactive, and I'm living check to check. But I take advantage of the city. A lot of people in San Diego are living check to check. A lot of these guys you see driving Lexuses or BMWs, they don't own that Lexus, they don't own that BMW, they owe the banks. Just like me, I drive a nice vehicle, a Semi 2019. It's all right, and you just gotta keep on keeping on, especially if you're in the rat race of California, and love your kids. I'll be back with another video. I don't talk too much. I'm not too good at this. I lost myself a little bit, but you guys got most of it. Some important shit. Have a good one.